Last night we had an election not only locally, but in many places across the nation. The professor of political science, the chair of the political science and geography department at UTSA, Jon Taylor, joins us now. We always love to lean on your insights, Professor Taylor, when it comes to what happened last night. The special election in Bexar County that was won by a Republican. Republicans are touting it's a precursor. Democrats are basically saying not so fast. Your take on what happened with the John Lujan victory last night?
Well, it helps to have money, helps to be able to pour in a lot of money. You saw a race where Lujan and the Republicans dumped in about $500,000. The Democrats dumped in almost $400,000. Again, keep in mind, this is for a state house seat that pays $7,200 a year. But it tells you that both parties were interested in this because it was an off-year election. It was a special election, and they're trying to make a point. Republicans have been trying to do Latino outreach since 2020, especially with Trump in the Valley. And the result is that you've seen Republican outreach centers open in both McAllen and in San Antonio. So this could be viewed as a little bit of a culmination of that. That said, I would caution anybody to somehow think that this is a precursor to a Democratic disaster in 2022 or a Republican landslide in 2022. They need to slow their roll on it.
Slow their roll. Okay. So let's zoom out a little bit here, because District 118, that was probably the most significant elected office race from yesterday in our area. But when you look at across the country, nationwide, a lot of talk about Virginia, and there may be some people wondering why. So explain that race and the significance of it.
Well, part of it is, let's be honest here. You have a president who has low approval numbers. It doesn't help. And the result is, as a result of this, you had a Republican who energized a state where only 2 years ago, Joe Biden won comfortably. So it begs the question, why? The answer might be not just with the fact that Trump was barely mentioned in this race. He didn't come and campaign in this election. That perhaps also it was the Democrat, McAuliffe, who's a former governor, didn't really give a reason why he should be governor again. Youngkin, on the other hand, a younger candidate, a fresher face, he energized not just independent voters, particularly women voters in the suburbs of Northern Virginia, and that's how he pulled off the victory.
There were some that were saying the problem that McAuliffe had is he made it a referendum on Trump, who's no longer president, and Youngkin was dealing with the local issues that Virginians deal with.
And McAuliffe tried to nationalize the race, and I think that was a mistake for him, because you're quite right. By making this a referendum on Trump a year after Trump's out of office, it really didn't make sense. I mean, Youngkin was quite correct in focusing on those issues that hit taxpayers, hit voters. The one issue in particular that really, I think, affected the Democrats in the race was the issue over parental control and education. And that really resonated with voters in a way that it stood out in the exit polling.
Let's talk about those you said need to slow their roll. I mean, anybody who is looking at coverage, post-election coverage today, a big takeaway is that this is a bad sign for the Democratic Party. Do you feel that way? And if so, why not?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we can tell as a political scientist, professional political science, I can tell you that, we see these election cycles, and it's rare for the incumbent party controlling the White House to make gains or to be able to actually hold on to seats in the U.S. House and U.S. Senate. It's a good chance that the Democrats are going to lose both the House and the Senate in 2022, just simply based on the way the election cycle works. And so this is why you're seeing Republicans trying to push their campaigns, trying to move everywhere they can, try, among other things, also doing the redistricting to try to also enhance their chances of capturing the U.S. House, especially. So, one would suspect it might not be a very good year for the Democrats, but it's also we're a year away, literally a year away. November 8th, 2022, from the next election. And by the way, we're like 115 days from the Texas primary. So we get a little bit of time here.
Jon, you talked about the president's sagging approval numbers. I mean, that has to drag down the Democratic Party, though, along with the fact they control both the House and the Senate. And it seems like a lot of what Biden promised isn't getting passed.
And that's a problem. That's a serious problem for the Democrats in general, for President Biden, because his agenda is basically stalled, particularly in the U.S. Senate, even portions in the U.S. House. And so you've got a situation where it looks like the Democrats aren't doing much. They're not being effective with what is a small majority, but nonetheless a majority. And by doing this, it makes them look like they're not necessarily ineffective, but inactive in attempting to push their agenda forward. That is a bad sign going to 2022.
You talk about the nature of the political cycle in general. I'm curious if you think that there is anything really unique about what we saw play out last night and the tone today, really. I mean, in terms of having a Democrat elected president and then seeing some of the Republican shift. Is that unique in an election like this, especially?
No, not at all, honestly. I mean, we back up 4 years ago to 2017 after Trump has become president. You saw the same thing, only reverse it, with Democrats making gains here and there as Republicans are losing seats or losing governorships. And in fact, even locally with the House District 118 race, this one might be referred to as a one-off, as in it was a special election. You didn't have high turnout. It was between 13 and 15% roughly. You're going to see much higher turnout in what is likely going to be a very, very competitive, very spirited governor's race next year. And so, to me, all bets are off when it comes to HD 118. Yes, it's less Democratic, going into 2022, but nonetheless is a slightly marginal Democratic district. We may see that play out across Texas and across the country.
Professor Jon Taylor, the chair of the Political Science and Geography Department at UTSA. Always appreciate your time, your insight, and telling us to slow our roll.
My pleasure.
All right, we'll see you next time.